Hi, welcome to SVR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 3 in the NFL preseason. We're talking right now with a returning guest, Indian Cowboy. Our regular viewers are very well familiar with who he is. Very excited to have him this year. Doc Sports is going to very generously sponsor a video-based contest with us this year, so look for that. Right now, we're going to take a look at Indianapolis and the St. Louis Rams. I see. Are you psyched for this year? You expect to have a winning year at Doc Sports?
We do. We've won in so many sports this year. Obviously, we're coming off our best baseball season, which is 72-46, I think, on the season, 61% for plus 11,500. We're having a great Canadian football season, 5 straight winning weeks. We've come out plus 3,500 in the second half in the WNBA, coming off great winning seasons in the NBA, number 1 in the country, and also college basketball. So we're excited about football, and that's why we're sponsoring an Indian Cowboy specific contest just for Peter Loshak and SVR.
Yes.
Yes. And we're excited about it.
Thank you so much, Indian Cowboy. Really appreciate that. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I love contests. It's always going to be fun. And right now we're going to take a look at Indianapolis and the St. Louis Rams. Right now the Rams are minus 1.5 or 2 at home. The total's 42.5. And we just got finished discussing the Dallas Week 3 preseason game. And Indianapolis, similarly has had a very disappointing first 2 weeks in the preseason, 0-2 straight up and against the spread, although Indianapolis historically does terribly in the preseason. They're 11-37 straight up since 2003, so they just don't care that much about the preseason, which is fine. What are they going to do here? I don't know. Their offensive line is notably having problems. They're having problems protecting Andrew Luck, so that's got to be something that they're going to work on. The Rams, run-heavy team, defense-oriented. My sense is take the under 42.5. What's your pick on this play, Indian Cowboy?
Well, on the total, we don't have a particular lead, but definitely on the side, we like St. Louis here. Okay. And it's only because they were so – this game means more to St. Louis, we think, than it does to Indianapolis. Indianapolis is going to be fine at the end of the day just because they have one of the elite quarterbacks in the league in Luck. But St. Louis, having given them 27 points, which is a lot of points for this team last contest, and struggling against Oakland as well, we expect them to play much, much better at home. And our theory, taking teams who are sub 500
sure.
and normally would be sub 500 that would never be favored against such teams in the preseason. And we like those teams. We like teams that will never, ever be favorites. You'll never see St. Louis favored against Indianapolis on a normal regular season, but you'll see it here. And that's why we like St. Louis here. It fits into our models of just taking that undervalued team that's favored in the preseason. And we think Indianapolis, at the end of the day, is just not going to care at all. So we like St. Louis here.
Yeah, well, the Colts historically have not been a good bet. They've been a great fade in the preseason, and probably got to assume Andrew Luck still probably won't play that much. Is that part of it? I mean, what if a report comes out and it turns out that he's going to play 3 quarters, day of game? Would that change your opinion on the side here?
No, believe it or not, no. And it's because of partly to what you said and alluded to. It's that this line is so bad. And the St. Louis is only one of the few strengths that this team has is their defensive line. Yeah. Their defensive line is one of their, the hallmarks of this entire team and a Jeff Fisher coach team in general. So, yeah, and plus this team really doesn't have a running game on top of that. Their line is so bad on the offensive and defensive line. St. Louis' strength is their own defensive line. And we think this is also St. Louis' opener, even though it's the preseason, it's an opener as well. And given how badly the quarterbacks have played for St. Louis, we think there's going to be a lot more pressure for the quarterbacks to perform well for St. Louis this week. Keep in mind, it reminds me a lot of the Fitzgerald situation with the Jets. The Fitzpatrick situation with the Jets. In that same way, St. Louis really needs competent quarterback play. We think they get it this week. At the end of the day, if Andrew Luck goes down, the Colts don't have a season. They don't even remotely have enough talent to do well without Luck. So we can't imagine him playing too long.
Awesome analysis. Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com giving us an official pick. St. Louis minus 1.5. And I'll give an official pick as well. What the hell? Under 42.5. Thanks so much, IC.